Sorry for the last minute thing, but I'm gonna wait a few minutes. So we're gonna do the three sommelier of oil bars, and believe it or not, I'm gonna show you how to oil paint. Or how do I do it at home? Um, and one of the things, the solvent, the gay light, since this is flammable, it's optional. If you don't have it, no harm, no foul. You could use oil sticks because they'll dry to the touch. This one's a small little one that I have that um, yeah, so, and we're gonna fix this one right here. We're gonna fix it because I brought it last week, like a week and a half ago. I brought it last Monday. I brought it home and it was wet and the bag uh, absorbed a lot of the paint. But now it's dry to the touch. Now I have to fix it because they were really pretty flowers. But now I have to fix it, and yeah, it'll still be pretty flowers. But it was actually supposed to have been a tree, the Claremont tree, but now they're gonna be flowers because I have to fix it. So yeah, that's a panel. It's a cute little panel. But I'm gonna wait to see if people actually come. Um, yeah, like I said, I just finished dinner, and I have my hair back because I already took a shower. And by oil painting, like I still have it damped, but because I have a lot of hair, I am gonna cut my hair for the new year, because I'm gonna go back to school. And yeah, writing and reading in grad school takes a lot of time. So, and I really want to do things right this time around. But at Claremont, I need to impress them, right? They took me in, I need to impress them. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it was a last minute thing because believe it or not, I'm making videos and stuff for you guys, but I feel like I have a creative block. um the last time I took oil painting, it wasn't so daunting on me because we were heading into the summer time. So I took about roughly 5.5 to 6 months off, like off oil painting. And then I remember I did one little oil painting that fall, and that's when I knew that I was gonna be an oil painter as well. Wama mixed media now. Hey, Ofe. But um, that's how I learned that, okay, I'm gonna stick this out for oil painting. But this time around, since I don't know, I guess the shocking realization about my instructor and how he truly is, or something. I've been making videos, but it's been really hard. Hi, Jose and Amarios. Hi. It's been really hard to switch over to watercolors or gouache or whatever. And I've been like, okay, maybe I need a rest. And I've been going to sleep like super early, you guys. Like yesterday around this time, I was drinking my tea and I went to my room and I fell asleep. I woke up again like 11:30 because my heater like didn't stop running, but it was on. Hey, you guys, there's 15 people. Yay. Hello, hello. How are you? Yeah, I'm great. Thank you. And stuff like that. But just FYI, this life is gonna be pretty long. Okay, I'm gonna do oil painting. First oil swatch bars of Sennelier, three of them, and then oil painting. So I'm telling you guys why am I here, and I feel like I have a creative block. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's because I have to switch, and it's like a sudden change. I really am tired of oil painting, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna oil paint today. It's for therapy reasons. So last night, um, I when I fell asleep again in the early morning before I went for my job because it was like 5 minutes from my work, my home. And I actually dreamt what I'm about to do today. Like I needed to thickly, and this is how we're gonna oil paint with this, with the palette knife. Um, I have a little brush, little one, but I'm only gonna use this for the fixing stuff of the little panel. But that's about it. The other one, it's a big like it's a long canvas. It's like a weird thing, and it's been sitting in my car for about a year and a half. So now it's the time to do it, to do this. I don't know if when it dries, I'm gonna add more to it. I don't think so. But this is what I dream, what I'm gonna demonstrate today, that I just needed to like vigorously add like really nice colors of oil paint into this canvas, this like square canvas. Like it's a long, You'll see it. Square canvas that I have, and I was like, oh my god. I thought I was done with oil paint, but oil paint is not done with me. So I'm gonna do this and see if that's gonna help my flow, my creative, because I feel like I have a lot of stuff to swatch, and then my phone is acting up too. That's why I'm gonna be coming more lives, even to swatch things out, because I can make the videos like the way I want them to and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the reason I'm like I must have in like a block or something, and I didn't realize that not that until I thought I was just tired. Now that my job is winding down in 2 more days, maybe I'll work tomorrow and Thursday I might not, and then we're off to winter vacation for 3 weeks. So I was like, I need to do some watercolors, and my mind and body needs to rest, because in a month I'm going back to grad school. Yes, it's gonna be online, but sometimes I'm gonna show up on Saturdays or whatever weekday, um, and stuff like that. But I need to be alert because I know I have to do a lot of reading and a lot of writing for sure. This is the second time I go through grad school, so it's not like I'm well aware of what is coming. At least it's a lot of hands on, but I was just like, because I don't plan to oil paint much during the winter, but if the weather persists to be nice, I might. Honestly, like acrylics are not doing anything for me. I'm gonna start getting rid of a lot of my acrylics. I already am, so if I do stuff, it's because to get it off. And I'm gonna use like just really nice acrylics. Really, I was really small, handful set to do underpaintings under my oil, because I really like that. I really like the underpainting of oil of oil paintings, and I'm gonna do a lot of I have an idea of how to do oil paintings from now on. Um, I saw this. I'm really drawn for whatever reason to the German people. Oh, thank you. I'm going to sub you, Jose Nama. Okay, cool. and and what I was gonna say, and I saw some of her process. And I think what bothered me from the class is that so many people, instead of the kids and some adults, instead of them being focused on their own work, they were too busy being focused on my stuff, and then they would use it as inspiration, and then they would do whatever. Or this young girl, she tried to one up me, and I don't care like what they do. She's not really a painter. She's gonna realize that she's probably more like a sculptor or some sort of other artist, but she's definitely not a painter. She just doesn't realize that yet. um and how do I say it? Yeah, she always tried to one up me, and I don't know. I was using modeling paste for my last project, and she ended up using like foil and all this stuff, and basically herself, like, instead of using like a gesso, or how do I say it, like making a two-part mold for like sculpting, and then like pouring um, the what do you call it, the hard stuff, that sculptors use. I keep forgetting the name. um, and they used it in Italian Renaissance. They used it during that time for a lot of the frescoes. The same thing that sculptors use now. But she should have just done that. If you're gonna do something like that, go all the way. I didn't say nothing, but stuff like that. So yeah, like everybody has a different process. So I think like them like the people and other people too from other classes that would come and look at her stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. Like I sometimes I just want to just like leave me the f alone. Like go do your own stuff. So being home, that and like um I have I'm to myself, and even my stepdad or somebody else comes, they only peek, but they don't really bother me. But anyway, this I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna start so a lot of people came and a lot of people left. No, I'm not gonna talk. I'm actually gonna do oil paint. um so there was this I just saw it early when I woke up last night. This German lady, and she has her studio like it's a little tiny home like besides her house, and she lives in the woods somewhere, but it's very similar to where I live here in Southern California. And she does her process really well. She actually paints in acrylic, but she paints in like this really large paper. I am gonna buy some oil paint paper just to try it out. And maybe I could like adhere it to like panels, because panels without gesso and anything, uh they're really good price. They're cheap. So maybe something like that, and maybe yeah. So and I think I do like the idea of painting large. So I might just cure my own fabric. That way I could paint on it, and then I could ship it, whatever, if people are interested or whatever. But I'm definitely, I think this oil painting class, what it did teach me that I do have a process, and I kind of do like my process. Um, when it came to oil painting, guess I took 2.5 years between the beginning and now this intermediate. I might take an advanced one at Claremont. I'm not sure because I do want to take like a sculpting class and something like that. But I like the massaging and stuff like that. I did take ceramics a long time ago, and it's something that I always want to come down to, but yeah, I don't find the time right now. So I do love painting. What I love about painting are the colors and all of that stuff. I noticed that play a big role in this time. I have a really good, thanks to watercolors, I have a really good handle on colors and how to mix them. Now, when I do this oil paint, we're just gonna slabber all this stuff, um, well, I am, and you're gonna watch me. Um, what I was gonna say, I want to see if my teacher is correct. According to him, he actually said in a critique that this lady, um, she didn't have student grade watercolor. Uh, she had like artist grade. So one of them really peeked through, but the other ones didn't. And I was like, I don't think so because I use a mix of both. And I honestly don't see much difference because the brands are good. So I am gonna slowly start fading out the student grade. Um, and if the ones that I do use, I'm gonna use them as underpaintings, and then I'm gonna use artist grade on top. So that's the change that I'm gonna be making to myself this upcoming years. And this Inelia oil sticks that I'm gonna start buying little by little throughout the Miranda, because they're cheap. They're like $6.30 each. And I'm going to incorporate them more into my work of oil painting. So yeah, and I think I don't know, like, oh, my teacher hasn't graded me either, and he should have already graded me. I'm not sure he's going to. I don't care. I don't really need that class for anything. I just, it's just my hobby. I really am surprised. I'm shocked how do I say this nicely? Um, I didn't realize how much of an asshole he really is, basically. But this ending was just like eye opening for me. I couldn't believe it. Also, like, I think for some reason I did notice he was looking a lot at my oil paints. So there's something that I do that he doesn't do that he might like, and he might doesn't have it, I guess. Cause I know he kept saying in between the lines, like, you have a certain mark, but sometimes you don't listen. Like, he didn't tell me directly, but it was something around those. Like, I got it. And it's like, I do listen, I'm receptive, but when you're telling me the same shit, and you're telling other people something else, when I clearly know that some people in that class were missing a lot of technique and a lot of theory, it's like, I have to question, your own, and I'll find out, because I do want to take an oil painting class over here at Claremont, and we're gonna find out if he was correct or he was not. Yeah, so we'll see about that. But yeah, for now we're gonna fix our oil painting, and they're both kind of abstract, but we're gonna get this on. Okay, so I'm gonna flip you around, and you're gonna watch me first we're gonna do the Sonalia oil sticks. We're gonna swatch them, and then yeah, and then we're gonna fix one of the paintings, and then I'm gonna slabber a lot of thick, delicious oil paint and see if like this will finally break away. Because this is what I dreamt, like literally what I dreamt, to slather a bunch of really good, nice looking colors of oil paint. So I have a lot of them. So here we go. Enjoy. Okay, so here we go. Sorry guys, and I'm not gonna be able to see a lot of your comments, so please refrain from your comments. If you really need to ask me something, you could do it when the you could do it when the stream is off. So first one we're gonna do, these all have rose ochre light. So I was really drawn to these when I saw them in Art de Miranda. And see, this is how you peel them. You see how I came off with that one? So I'm not gonna peel all of it, but you're supposed to peel this whole thing. But I'm not going to because I like it to have a little bit of that. And then some people use their palette knives, but I don't because it does scratches a lot of your paint. So what I do is I grab a piece of paper and I normally have it damped. Here, I'll show it. I'll demonstrate it. Hold on. And normally, okay, so I have a piece of paper, thicker the better. And all you're gonna do is just, I damped it with warm water if possible. See, right here. You just peel it off. It comes right off. So people do it with their palette knives. I suggest you don't because you take a lot of product off, basically. And you don't have to do anything. This is, it self cures. That's why I love oil sticks. And Sennelier and RNF sticks are the best. But Sennelier, I find them to be more cheaper. RNF, even though they're American brand, not so much, you guys. So here, see how that skin comes off, and you don't have to use your hands. But I'm gonna do it because I want to take this little thing off because I'm probably gonna make some marks on with some of these oil sticks. And I have more, but so we're gonna. This is the last Anellier swatch. Remember the one that it took a month to get here. Oh my God, this is so pretty, you guys. Look at that, and it's so creamy. I love it. I love it. I just put it back. When they sell them to you single, they give you this plastic. But if they're in a set, they will not give you a plastic. They'll just be wrapped on that thing. Look at that, you guys. So pretty, huh? So pretty. And then the next one, this one is similar. Somehow I was drawn because they have PW6. So this one is light Perylene Bordeaux. Yeah, it does have PV. So there, that's why in this one, I'm gonna swatch first. This one is really pretty. It's this one's like a manganese. And look, from the Sennelier, this is an oil stick Sennelier white one. Because I'm gonna mix it, but this is not like the real one like this one. This is like a set that I got. And they're small because they look like oil pastels because this is the it's a six set of like how do you say it? Not the real sticks but trials, and they last a really long time because they're super creamy. They're like as creamy as oil pastels. And just so you know, oil pastels is the it's supposed to be for the under layer because they never dry of for oil paintings. I That's something I am planning to do on the upcoming year. I'm gonna test out that theory if that is true. If I'm gonna lay down oil sticks on the bottom, use them, and then I'm gonna lay down oil paint on top and see if that cures them. If it makes them dry, then I'm good. Then I'm just gonna start using for sketches oil pastels instead. But yeah, That's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I just haven't done it for like 2 years or so. See how it peels off? It comes right off. You don't have to do much. And people don't like oil sticks like, because of this, but you're not really taking off any product. It's just the skin because they put a special wax so it dries on its own. Unlike traditional oil paint that it will dry on you, especially now in the winter. It will take forever, forever and a day. And you don't have to use anything with the oil sticks. No chemicals, nothing. You could just use them straight out like this, and that's it. So it makes it really easy transition, or really easy for you to get acquainted with this medium without having to buy oil tubes, which are far more expensive, especially if they're the artist grade. So this is the color. I'm sorry, I didn't give you the color. So this is, yeah, I can't see it. Oh, here it is, violet blue. Oh, this is, by the way, the old wrapper. So Sennelier now looks like that. Yeah, this is the old wrapper, and it tells you series one, series two. This is series one. So the higher the series, this is series one, the more expensive pigment. So yeah. So that's this one, violet blue. It's so pretty, and it's really pigmented. You could also mix these colors. Um, you could also mix oil sticks with traditional. Like if I was like to, let's say I had a color and I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna get my oil stick and I'm gonna mix it. Yeah, you could do that. It's the same thing, except this one is just has a special wax so it'll dry, so it'll become a bar basically. See how this one is pretty easy to peel, not that hard at all. So yeah, I'm a Sennelier girl, you guys. Like I said before, I have not found a Sennelier product yet that is not good. Everything that I've tried Sennelier, it's like artist quality. Even if it's student grade, it's still artist quality. They're so good. Oh, I really like this color a lot more than the ochre. This is light perylene Bordeaux, so some French. Oh yeah, it's very similar to this one, you guys. Very similar, but it's more pinky. See, this one is a little more peachy, and that was more pinky. Beautiful. So this is gonna go well with the stuff that I'm gonna fix. This one, look, see? Ooh, I love it. Yeah, it is gonna go really well. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me do it right now. So yeah, this is three Sennelier sticks. Pretty, huh? I love it. So we're gonna let them dry, and we're gonna apply our, yeah, like I said, like, see, a lot of this oil paint, because I had it inside the bag. This is how I brought it from Long Beach. And yeah, this was a tree. If you look at my Instagram, there's a picture there today from the picture that I took at the college where I'm going at Claremont. And this tree had beautiful, like, cotton balls, and it was from a flower. It's a really special type of tree, and the cotton balls stay like they're hanging like balls, and the flower would open and like split up and be down. So I really like this effect. So I'm probably, and see how like all this was like this. It was really nice. I don't know like why did the bag, but that's why I don't like carrying stuff. That's why, yeah, my stuff is still in Long Beach. I still have to go get it. I will get it sometime February or March with my driver, because my driver left to his country. So yeah, so everything that, which it kind of makes it easier, huh? It makes it really easy because everything else is dry. So by the time I put the rest of the stuff because I'm gonna put this to the side. Well, actually, you'll see, and it'll be fine. So it's easy to make it go around, I guess, instead of yeah. I really like this color, you guys. Very gourmet. So yeah, I found out that Arte Miranda has probably the best price for the Sinale. And it, guys, if you guys order from Arte Miranda, please, even if you make the 110, so they could ship your stuff free, pay the extra dollar, the dollar 10, because then they'll ship your stuff a DHL Express. Take it by me. On the third day, you'll have it. You'll have it in your hands. The DHL Express is pretty fast because otherwise you're gonna be waiting. Like I'm still waiting for that Da Vinci box. It's a really nice gift box, so I would suggest to urge a lot of you to get it if you don't have it because it's really worth it. It has a lot of stuff from. Oh my god, so pretty. So pretty, you guys. So I'm gonna go around and kind of like do with them. Ooh, kind of what I do with oil pastels and use it with my hand. I mean, I have a brush, but I don't really need it. Yeah. Ooh, I'm just gonna apply it because I mean, I need to press it in. It's already there. See? Cool. Love it. And then, yeah. So this cut it a little bit, but that's fine because all of this not gonna, it's not gonna be covered. I'm gonna redo the little swirls, so it'll be like a Christmassy theme now. I don't know. Ooh, man, this Sennelier stick goes a long way. It does it really well. Look, it feels like oil pastels. And my Richardson, I mean, God bless them. Oil sticks were harder, were super hard. Yeah. So I decided that I need to invest in Sennelier. But like I said, Arte Miranda has like the best sale. So I was gonna buy the box of 306, but I'm not going to anymore. I'm just gonna I'm gonna buy them throughout the year through Arte Miranda, and that's probably a cheaper way for me anyway. And I have a little, I could buy a box where I could just lay them like that. Well, I have a box already. I'm gonna use my a box that I had from there. I still have. So see, it cover a lot of it, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna go over it to make it look like that, like this, like in swirls. Um, in about a minute, I just needed to like get inside all the crevices. Yeah, it looks kind of nice. I'm gonna, I really like it. I really like this man. $6.30 a bar is for how much it cost me. When here in the US through Blake, you'll be lucky if I got the gold one for yeah, for $10 and some cents. It's like more expensive. Okay, so we got that done. So we good. We're gonna fix and then the sides. I'm gonna paint them long time from now. See how it's mirror? Yeah, we're not supposed to do it like that. It was everything was like this, and it had really nice peaks. But now it does not. But it's gonna have them right now. Watch. It's going to have them now. So I'm gonna move this here. And Evie, this when you see this is the I have my other palette like but this I wanted this one. This is just a paper palette, just a regular paper palette. So I'm gonna lay that there because I'm gonna use it after I'm done. But yeah, we're going to fix this now. So this is what we are going to do. So we're going to lay down. I really like this ultra cadmium red hue. It's a hue, but it's really nice. And usually you're supposed to mix your colors, but I'm doing it straight up, you guys. Straight up. Look at straight up. Straight up. And I might see put more here, more here, more here. Because I want it to be like kiss. Now I'm gonna use my palette knife. You'll see how I do this. You'll see how I do this. Hopefully it does the same effect that it had before it got messed up. Oh, there's more. And there's more. Ooh, this is nice. I really like this ultra because even though it's a hue, it's a really nice red. It's like a really, really nice red. I really did enjoyed it. And when it dries, it looks the same. So that means it's good quality. Ultra just here from the US as well. Uh, yeah, this one more. Maybe, okay. So I think I went overboard with my little kisses. And then now we're gonna, what am I gonna do is lay down. I really like this iridescent white. This is what I mixed. This is from Winsor Noon Artist Grade, and it goes a really long way. See, this is how I mixed it. So there, ah, doesn't want to stay, you guys. There, there, there. So I'm not gonna do because I want to try the other one too. So I'm gonna skip some parts, some of it, and I'm gonna use the other that is not completely iridescent white from the other brand. It's um, like a peachy, like a not peachy, but oh lord, here. It's kind of like I really like this. This is the second buy. The first one I used it all, and I bought this one again. I really do like the Winsor and Artist oil paint because see, this one was left from the ones I got before the all the ones that I had that I got a couple summers ago. And this is Indian. I'm gonna use it for the other painting. Look it, it's a really nice like. And if you used the medium, this medium, the one that to dry fast, it will it will stretches it out a little bit. So I'm gonna use a tiny bit of this medium because I want it to dry a little bit faster. We're gonna have 80-degree weather tomorrow, so this is this will dry faster. Hopefully, so this is the Williamsburg iridescent, and the difference is that this is more fluffy. Look at that. Then the and it's slightly different. Even though it says iridescent white, it's a little bit different. This is it's very fluffy, you guys. Very fluffy. It's like I said, slightly different. So, and I'm gonna use my palette knife in a minute. Don't you guys worry. Be like, what the hell is she doing? Just laying down. Yeah. At my home, this is what I do. But we're not gonna leave it like that. Oh, one more right here. We're not gonna leave it like that. We are going to. Oh, we're going to shape it into like a rose type, a mixed rose. Okay. Yeah, Williamsburg set was really nice. I gave my teacher or formal instructor like one that I don't use. So let's try it now. Oh yeah. See? Yeah, it definitely does work. So I gave all my palette knives away. because I'm gonna buy myself the gambling set. Yeah, I'm definitely switching my tools because now I know I am gonna oil paint for real. It's not just like something that, oh, I learned and I'm never gonna do again. No, I'm gonna do it because there's some things that just I don't do everything in oil paint, but it is worth it. Like it really is worth it. Every time I tell a YouTuber that I oil paint, they're like, "Wow!" And I want to do it more this year coming up because I notice people like my sister too. I hope she's still here. She could tell you. I done a couple oil paintings for her, and she really likes it because it shines. It's just a different look altogether. And then you could do stuff like that. And oil paint is so thick. It's so incredibly thick. So this is the one we're gonna fix, but this is not the one. We're still gonna oil paint on the other one, the one that I told you. So see, when it's doing like that, because it doesn't want to mix, because I didn't mix it on like separately. I'm mixing it. I'm being lazy, and I'm mixing it already on the panel. But this is a panel. This is not a canvas. This is a wood panel that it was gesso that I bought some paints on, and you could totally leave it the way you know how I lay them down. You could leave them like that. I choose not to. Yeah, I think I might have to use some of my this because it's really not doing so. I'm gonna use a little bit of my brush. So I'm gonna use this to break it in, and then my brush to give it the swirl. See, this is the way it's supposed to. You see that? Boom. I'm a pro, you guys. Woo. But yeah, YouTubers are like, wow, you oil paint? I'm like, yeah, I oil paint. I don't know what's the big deal. I mean, a lot of people oil paint. Some people were classically trained in it too. They just don't do it anymore. Like Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter. I mean, I do love the watercolors. I mean, I'm never gonna leave watercolors. That's just my baby. But oil painting is just a different feeling. I like that I have a very sculpturally way to my things, and a lot of people call it impasto, but I know impasto, but this is not impasto. This is more of a sculpture. And the thing is, like, my oil painting class, the one that I just finished, the intermediate, I don't know. I was very advanced in some things, so I just didn't. And I honestly, like, I don't dwell on things, you know. I just do it. Oh, hi, Evie. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you catched it. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you could watch back the stuff that I said because I do a little bit of an intro. A lot of people came, but then I think they might have thought of watercolors, but as soon as I said oil paint, most of them left. But as I was saying, Evie, like, yeah, um, I had a dream that I was oil painting. So I feel like I have a little bit of a block because I haven't able to go back to my watercolors the way that I wanted to. And I have all the stuff that I would need to do videos for you guys, but it's just not like, it's not, how do I say it? It's not registering. And I had a dream last night. I'm fixing this painting because it was really nice like this when I brought it from Long Beach, but because on the way and I had to use a bag, um, it dried, but the bag took a lot of the painting off. So I'm fixing it now. It had a nice tree. I used the oil stick. You could see this replay again. I used the oil stick, then one of the new ones. Oh my god. You should see it moves like butter. It's so, I mean, oil paint is in general, it's very buttery, thickalicious, basically, very chocolatey consistency. Well, that's the way I like it. I do not like it thin out or anything like that. Because for thin out, I rather use gouache or watercolor. I like my oil paint thick and luscious. Well, we're gonna do this is not the end. I'm fixing this painting, but I'm gonna do a whole different painting, and I'm only gonna slather oil paint. Like it's gonna be nice. It's not gonna be like this one where I'm technically making roses or squirrels or whatever your eye um, tells you. But I am enjoying this actually, believe it or not. And yeah, I pulled out all my oil paints. Like as I was saying, I had a dream and I was like, I thought I'm done with oil paint, but oil paint is like, no girl, we not done yet. You need to do more. So I'm like, okay, well, let's do more. I feel like yeah, like I have a block and it's just I feel like my creative the way I want to transition is not there. So I need to do this to get it's sort of a bit of an art therapy to get myself into transition and back into watercolors and stuff. Because after this, I'm not gonna do much oil paint and probably into the summer or something like that. There we go. So yeah, so because I'm gonna be busy, I do want to. Well, this one, this needs some more white. This how do I say it? Oh, what I was gonna say, yeah, the um, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to put it here because I don't like. This is a really good iridescent Winsor and Newton white. Get it, guys, because it's so amazing. Look at that, and it blends so good, so good. Yeah, I have a little bit of a sculpturally feel to oil paints, and that's the way I like it. I think also all that crap that this teacher, like, I didn't think anything about it, but I think it just started to create this block. And like I said, we're gonna see if he's right. I don't think so. Something tells me that he is not right, but I have to take another oil paint class some down the road, and probably at this college to see the difference between him and another oil painting person. But I want to take it advanced because I pretty much have my process down and the way I want things to look. I'm a very abstract person, believe it or not. He had a hard time. I think because he wanted me to paint the way he wanted me to paint, but I don't want to paint like that. I want to paint the way I want to paint, you know? So see how we did that? And when it dries, it does go a little bit down. It really does. So don't think like, oh, it's not gonna go down. Yeah, it will go down. Like the oil paint will seep in. But I like this look. I like you know, like roses, you know? If they don't look like roses to you, then however they look to you, you know? But I do think they look or swirls, you know, like candy. Because we're in Christmas. Almost to Christmas, you know? But with that. See, this one had oil paint and it like um messed it up or whatever. Ah, so I wanna with some of it I have to use my palette knife because yeah I wanna get rid of it. So see, it's so pretty now. Yay! I love it. I love the way that it turned out. Sometimes yeah, but so we're gonna leave it to dry and then we're gonna start doing some. I think this one it has a lot of medium. I don't. Okay, the medium, since I didn't spread it, I'm gonna, cause this is gonna take days, probably weeks, to dry to the and just dry to the touch, not just like dry, but just dry to the touch. Oh my god, it's so pretty, you guys. Oh, you see, this is what oil paint does to me. That's why I like oil paint. I never thought about myself doing oil paint in my whole entire life. Like, never even occurred to me. Like, never, ever, ever. Never. So I'm gonna never ever like I would like if you would have someone would have told me this years ago I would have been like no way, like no way in hell, like I would have never thought. But life has other plans, you know. That's just the way things are, and I learned to. There's an ease about me because I learned to accept those things and not fight them. Some people like to fight their destiny. I'm not. I did for a long time, and now it's just like nope. But yeah, yeah. This is how this is how I do it. Let me get some here. Some more of this one. Actually, I want to get this one because this one's thicker and it's almost gone, so I have to buy more. I really did like this brand is Williamsburg Iridescent, the set for $63. It really goes a long way and it's really fluffy. It's like super fluffy. Uh, yeah. So I like the way it looks like this. And I'll show you guys when in a short how did it dry so you guys can see that it dried, you know. The medium makes it stretch and also watery. So the medium didn't pass through everything, but it did like here. It's settled there. That's why I'm trying to get it um, to use more paint. But I think yeah. So see, oof, no, I didn't. I just crushed it. So just to have it more sculpturally and less watery. Okay, now it did it, but it mixed a lot. So yeah, now I did it. So yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I love texture. Texture is my number one thing. I'm gonna start using more modeling paste as an underpainting through even through my. But with oils, if you use oils like straight up, like how I'm teaching you like this, you don't need anything else because the texture is already there. But yeah, I do love texture, you guys. Like texture is my main squeeze. It's like I have to have texture. Like people call it impressionistic, but see how it's really nice. And see how fast that was? That's open. So now we're gonna do the other one, the one we're just gonna lay down a lot of color. So I have this. In my dream, this is I have this really weird 10 by 20 inches. It's a canvas. It's really nice, and we're gonna paint on this. We're just on the other one we were fixing it. On this one we're not fixing it. We are just gonna lay a lot of really beautiful colors, like a lot of colors, you guys, and it's gonna be very therapeutic. So when I first started my art journey, and you could go back to my Instagram and you'll see art is therapy is what um, I used to call it because art is therapy. Like that's how I was drawn to watercolors, you know, as an escape, um, as a question. And I have a lot of different 1980 Winton, not Winton. This is 1980, and then Van Gogh. These are student grade, but these are beautiful student grade. So we're gonna lay some of this down and we'll see if the teacher was right. And then I have obviously the Earldridge, the Williamsburg. Gambling without the numbers is the artist grade. And then obviously Windsor and Newton, which are smaller. But they are mighty. And this one, oh, and I have one. Um, this is a gold. This is one that I there was on sale on Blick, and I want to try the gold okra. This is a Old Holland, but Old Holland is expensive, and they make it by hand. They milled it by hand, and then we have a really nice Blick one. So we'll see. This is one of my favorites. The last painting I did was based with this one, and then we have another in releasing. This is also all the permanent Winsor Newton dioxide. Guys, this is like the watercolors. It goes a long way, and look how dark it is. It's really pretty, but I want to mix it. So, and then we're gonna use the Sennelier. This is not an oil pastel. This is an oil stick, but this is the trial pack. Look how it lasts me a really long time, and I put it in on one of my second painting, and look how much it lasts. It really does go a long way. It's super rich and creamy, you guys. So I'm peeling it because I'm going to use it to mix like a white, but I want to finish it basically. So that's why it, oh, see, and look how creamy, rich and creamy. So I'm using, as you could already seen, I'm using a palette, and you could use this with your hands. It's not gonna kill you, especially the oil sticks. It's basically just a little bit more smooth than oil pastels, but it's basically the same thing. So yeah, look at how rich and creamy. So we're just gonna lay down a lot of color because this is what I dreamt. And then I was like, oh, I need to do that. Like I need to do it like today or something. I just felt like the urge, you know. So we are going to do it. So I'm gonna lay. Let's see which colors do I want to do first. Oh my god, I'm so like anxious or something. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna lay some of this. Ooh, it was ready to go. This is a really pretty color. This is one of those rusty reds that I got. It's a trio that I got from gambling, and that's the little panel we were working on just now. I got it. The um, oil painting comes in those panels. The panel is free when you buy any type of oil paint, most of them. So yeah, it's like two for one. So I got them for like $29, something like that. And yeah, ooh, I'm trying not to use my brush, but we'll see. I just wanna lay a lot of color. A lot, you guys. A lot. So be aware. And I'm gonna use this handy dandy palette knife. And we are gonna use this oil stick because I want it to blend. Look at that. It's the oil stick that you just saw me. Oh my god, you guys. Oh, it feels so delicious. And I think also, I think my dream told me like you need to do this because I felt stuck in like in the narrative of that last oil painting class I just finished. Like I just felt stuck. It's like why do we have to do this a certain way? Why do we have to do that? Like, why do we have to talk? Why can't it just be like this? Kind of like what I'm doing? So it blend really beautifully with that white. This is dioxane, and I'm just gonna lay a lot of color because we're gonna mix central. Oh yeah, we're gonna mix central. We are going to mix, and you're gonna be like, oh wow, Maria. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful gold ochre. So we're gonna mix it here as well. I really like this one, this gambling gold ochre. Really beautiful, beautiful. So we're gonna test this theory if that is true what my teacher said about artist grade. I did notice that artist grade, you tend to use less because it's more creamy and buttery. But that's to say maybe it's this Old Holland. So you see me lay both of them, and the Gablin is thinner, and this one's thicker. So that's also, so we're gonna lay some gold, and we're gonna lay. Oh my God, this is what I put this Stalo, and I'm gonna put this 1980 turquoise. They're both turquoise, but this is Stalo. Look at the difference. But I like this one. This is a student grade, and this is not a student grade, but they're both Talos. I mean, they're both turquoise. I mean, not Talos. So we're gonna put this on the bottom, and then we're gonna, yeah, it might look like what the hell is she doing, but this is abstracts, baby. This is abstract central. We are just gonna. This is how I get my inspiration and stuff like that. Oh my God, this is. Oh, I haven't opened this tube in a while, and it's very hard. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I haven't opened this tube in a while, and it kind of dried, like the outside. So you have to sometimes see how why I like this color. Look at that beautiful color. There's a big difference, and I do like the 1980 because I was born in 1983. So I'm a gambling girl. I'm gonna buy a bunch of like palettes, $60, and a radiance line that they're already mixed for you. I really like this color a lot, a lot. So what else do we have here? Oh, I wanted to use some of the yellows here. So we're gonna go like this. I really love lemon, Hansa lemon light. So delicious, you guys. So delicious. And then we're gonna use a little bit of Van Gogh. Van Gogh does make oil paints. I found out because Michael's. I got them for like $2 or something like that. I did give up the white. See how it's really lemony? I really like that. I like love that. Okay, and then we're gonna get our Sennelier stick, and oh my God, I really like that, guys. It's really pretty. Now you see why I like oil painting. Art is therapy too. Yep, it is therapy. I was actually gonna go for art therapy, and I decided not to. So I do feel I'm an educator, but at some point at UCLA, I am gonna go. I did find out this past year that they have a certificate, and you could do it online. And I wanna actually go, but it's in the summer, so I have to wait a couple summers because I'm gonna be busy. Not this summer. This summer I want to travel, but I'm gonna be busy doing some next summer my ethnography and finishing up my masters and well, I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna be busy, and this summer I just wanna travel and just get my mind off. I got the travel bug again, so yeah, I do wanna. Woo! This Nelly jumped on me. Okay, I need to. Okay, you see how? Look at these beautiful colors. Okay, so my teacher is wrong. I already seen it. This is why you need to do your own. So I mix the yellows and some of the yellow here, the student grade, and look how vibrant it is against the other ones too. So he lied. The if like Van Gogh is a really good student grade brand of oils. So he lied. Um, Student grade is still very good. Look at that. I knew it. I knew he was lying because I've used this whole time. I've used a mix of student really good student grade, and then um, and I started just barely um, using using I just started using artist grade, and the only reason I had all those Winsor and Newton is because a couple summers ago I got them on sale here at my Hobby Lobby because they faded them out because that's when they were brexing it, like they were not gonna get exported over here anymore. So Hobby Lobby took them off out of their catalog, so they were like super super on sale. Oh my god, you guys, look at this. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna put some more gold because we need to have some more gold. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. And this is a Tuscan pine. This is from North Carolina, Evie. Um this and this is I bought this through Amazon, but you could buy it at Jerry or Rama because you told me your son does it. So this is a series 2 and it's a trio for $34. And they just this is a new oil paint brand. Look at this gold. Oh my god. Okay, guys, this is definitely therapy. This is what I wanted to do in my oil paint, but people are so caught up with their own shit. Like, it needs to look this certain way and this and that. And I kept telling them, I do abstract. This is abstract. I do abstract. Like, I don't do it this way. I'm only doing it this way because of you guys. And they like looking at me like, what do you mean? But we could see it's a flower. Because I'm like, yeah, but I'm not really like making it look like that. It looks like that because my hand did it, but not because I was like making it, on purposely. I'm not caught up in those details, and they really didn't understand. Even my teacher, or my ex instructor, he's not my teacher anymore. We're well, whether he likes it or not, I do have an MA, so we're colleagues. And oh, I did find out that lady does have a significant other. So I don't know what she wanted to do, wanting to mess around with him. Like, honestly, if it's competition for her, if she felt like I was a competition, there is no competition because I could oil paint better than you. I do other media. She's a good photographer, but that's the only thing she's doing. And I saw some of her. I don't know why she was in art class, believe it or not. She does need more training in oils because you could see that, and the teacher was helping her quite a bit when he wouldn't even help us. So I knew something was up when he was starting to do that. But whatever, look how pretty it is, you guys. And I'm using my pen knife. Okay, now we're gonna do it here. Oh, so luscious. So Van Gogh is a very good student grade, and I got this for $1. Look at that, but it's so rich. Can you tell the difference here between the student grade and the non-student grade? I don't think so, because it runs the same way. So he lied. He lied. I knew it. I knew it because, like I said, I was like, I could totally. I've been using very good student grade paint, and none of them are like the way he said. So I was like, that's bullshit. I think he was just trying to impress that lady because he felt sexually attracted to her or something like that. I mean, whatever. If she wants to go mess around, go right ahead. But don't put me in that bullshit. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this. It's so nice. Look at that, luscious. So now we're gonna mix this. Okay, look at this. Now we're gonna mix all of this. And he kept telling me, Maria, don't do the lines like that. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, boy, like I sketch for you. I don't really sketch. I don't sketch. This is what I do. And then whatever comes off of it, that's where I go for. I don't really sketch, and people didn't really understand that. I felt kind of really misunderstood. That maybe that's how I ended up with this like block or something like that. I don't know. Ooh, the talos mix, and now they look super. The talos mix, you guys, and now they look Let me mix that in there, and they look kind of green. Okay, I didn't expect that, but I'm telling you, this is art therapy Central slash what a freaking liar that certain person is. You all know who he is. So I've been talking about him for a while. They're gonna. I love like the mix of like of these colors. And look how like I go right. It goes from like from this to that. So it's quite nice. I really like this technique that I'm showing. I didn't even I my dreams. I'm telling you, it's just my dreams never stood me wrong. Never. And even look how like well, this is what my teacher wanted me to do, but instead of demonstrating it, he was telling me like I was a little kid, like I didn't know. I do know, and I hope he sees this live because he's gonna find out how much I know, and probably to the same extent that he knows. And he's been oil painting for a long time, which I don't understand why he's so locked up in all these. He's so caught up in the way that it should be, the way he does examine students to a certain extent. I just felt like he was bullshitting basically. And he does like to pick and choose. I've known that for a long time because I was his student for a long time and then I took a break. Then I came back, but like I said, it was he was so disappointing. I would never be like that, even though like yeah, I don't know. Like maybe he needs a little break from teaching or something because he does. I mean, his focus is painting, so I don't know why he's never fully dedicated himself to that instead of because sometimes he brings his shit over. I don't like people like that that like to bring their shit over to like the students. You see um how we got rid of the sommelier stick? I mixed it and it's all mixed in here. Ooh, this is so nice. Look at that. Look at that. It's so nice, you guys, and it's so thick and it's so ooh, so creamy and so delicious. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna add maybe a little bit more of gold because it's like the perfect mix, right? Look at that. Shh. Look at that. Everything blend without me like doing much. It's just like, oh, I forgot to put medium. Let me put a little bit of medium. So yeah, and he's wrong. You can't tell. You can't tell which ones are the student grade and which ones are not the student grade. He lied. I knew it. You can't. Yeah, that's why I don't take people's word because they like to lie about lot. It was probably just that lady that she um I think we're close in age that wanted to wanted to I don't know impress them or give them a little thing, but yeah, she's not a good oil painter. She shouldn't even be an oil painter, to be honest. You could tell that she is not fully there. Her passion lies in photography, and that's what she should do. I don't even know how she got to her art class because I never saw her say or do that she did oil paint the first one. So she just might have gotten in there because of it. I don't know, but oh my god, it's so pretty, you guys. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, look at this. Never imagined, never thought in a million years that I could, yeah, I could create this just by, see, that's why I don't like to listen to people. And you should not listen to people either because people will give you the wrong information and listen to your intuition. Like my dream told me to do this, and that's what I'm doing. And I am so glad because I'm really, I'm really loving it. I'm really loving it. I was gonna put oil sticks, but I don't think so. I'm gonna put a little bit more of gold and Um, yeah, and a little bit of silver, maybe. What do you guys think? Silver, yes or no? Over here a little bit. Yep, I love gambling. Yep, me too. Oh, hi. Yeah, well, I've been over here oil painting. Yeah, gambling is from Portland. In case you guys don't know. So silver, yes or no? I think I want to put a little bit more gold. Ooh, I'm so pretty. Look at this. It looks like. Oh my God, I'm so. I didn't think I was gonna like these, but oh my God, it's so pretty. And like the way these mix all the turquoise and stuff. When they dry, you're gonna be able to tell more. But it then it created texture. So yeah, he definitely lied. There is no difference between um, student grade um, and not student grade and artist grade. It's just artist grade. It stretches a little bit more and it's more expensive. That's about it. That's the only. Oh, that's the only thing. Okay, yes, of course. Of course. So we're gonna do. And I did like the silver better from the Tuscan pine because the one from Williamsburg, it's really dark, you guys. It's like charcoal almost. A little bit more of gold. Ooh, it's so pretty. Mm. Oh my God, I can't get rid of this gold. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, a little bit there. I can't get. It looks dark on there, but it's like a lot of colors on here. It's like a lot of like greens and it's just like it. Yeah. It here. Let me use the gold first. See, so that's why when sometimes people tell me, how do you do this? It's like sometimes it's hard for me to tell them because I do stuff like that. And I do it with watercolors too. It's not just, but I hadn't done it with oil paint, but that dream that I had, it's like, girl, get your this canvas that I've been just sitting there. They're like, do it. Like get it out and just you know, slather some paint, some thick oil paint. And I was like, okay, well, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And it's like, it's so nice, you guys. It's like, you don't know how, yeah, this definitely gonna take that, that block that I've been feeling. It's like a dark cloud or something. Because I look at my watercolors, my Aquarius ones, and the the new set of Daniel Smith, and oh my gosh, and I'm like, I wanna do something, and then I can because like I feel like a block, literally like a block. Oh my God, you guys, so amazing! How did I do this? This is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, look at. See that? Oh my God. Look at this. And I'm not, oh my God, I want to cry. It's so nice. This is abstract. Like abstract. Like this is abstract. This is what we called abstract. It's so pretty. I am so pleased. Oh my God. Yeah, don't listen to people. Like I said, my teacher, yeah, my ex-teacher, he's now my colleague. He was wrong. He was definitely wrong. Sometimes you guys ask me how do I do my flowers? I don't. I just kind of like go like this and they show up. See? Underneath all those layers. Look at that. That's how. I do it. That's why sometimes it's hard to explain to people because I just do it. It's called intuitive painting. So that's this is what I do basically. Intuitive painting. And I just kind of have a field day. And it's so much fun. So much fun. Look at that. Woo! Yes. I love it. Look how much. I did put a lot of paint, you guys. It looks like I didn't, but I did. I really did. And how fast I did it. Yeah, one thing I did learn, like my former classmates, and I say former because now I'm their superior. We're no longer classmates. Um, how do I say it? They would take forever, and I'm like, why are you still doing the same thing? And then they were like, oh, because like perfection, you know. I'm like, but you're not gonna have time. So get it all in there and then fix it. And they wouldn't listen to me. And then they would get themselves in a rut. But I was like, okay, well they're not listening, so I'm not gonna say nothing. So they're gonna be stuck with half-ass painting. And sure, that's kind of what happened. But I did notice I was pretty fast, like speed, see, speed painting because I don't know. I guess I've been doing it for a while, and I like to, like I said, I didn't realize I actually do have a process. Um, but I do. I do have a process. I'm gonna teach this to my students. Um, we're gonna do like a lot of painting because I feel like it's an important part. When I finally came around to it 3 years ago, it's like it's very, and this is very relieving. I'm really glad I listened to my dream because I feel like it's like really relieving, really stress free. Ugh. Like I said, I was feeling very stuck, you guys, very stuck. And I didn't even know how to begin, and I was like, oh, I don't know what's wrong. Like, I don't know why this is happening, but yeah. Look, 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 look. Ta-da! All abstract. I used my fingers. I used palette knife, oil stick. Well, oil stick not for this one, but and I didn't even use my brush because it dropped. But yeah, that this is how we're gonna end up. And oh my God, I feel so good, like so good. See how that's why people I call myself a botanic artist, but technically, like it shows up in my um in my work. It just shows up. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm like, oh, I'm loving all this paint, you guys. It's probably gonna this is gonna take like maybe a month if it to dry to fully dry. Even though I didn't add a little bit of medium. Oops, I should, huh? I don't think I did, but I really should just to make it dry a little bit faster. Yeah. So this is and you have to cover this so it has a little hole, but you have to really cover it. So I have the Gambler Galite light. It makes this dry and it also stretches your paint. As you can see, I used a lot of it, but this will light your stuff under fire. Like, remember how I was telling you? So that's why I'm doing it straight up, so I don't have to. So I could just throw away the oil where I used the oil paint, but I don't have to do anything. I will wash my hands, but I don't have to. I don't need a rag or anything for this one. Is what I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, I think we're gonna come to this end. I think I've been oil painting for a while, so over an hour. But this is what I wanted to show you, and it does work. It does get rid of that whatever hideous block I had. Um, and yeah, you see, I have a lot of oil paints, and this is not it. Like I have more. I ended up with more, but more artist grade paint. So, like I said, I'm gonna still use I gave some tubes away, and I like the I also like the Par Rubin Student Gray, but and they're really large tubes, so I'm still gonna use them like this and just mix them around and make my paint stretch. I want to do more, a lot more abstract, like real abstract, kind of like what I did here. So yeah, and see where Black takes me. But yeah, you're definitely gonna see more oil paint. But I'll see you guys on another live video. Take care. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.